Hello everybody. Want to give you guys all a quick little rundown on how you can go and build your chart for today's class on the RUA square. So at this point, I would assume that you've gone and made your measurements on your arm span and your height, and you've compared them. And if you found that you're within 2 centimeters of your height and your arm span, you would refer to yourself as a square. At which point you're going to take the data from the sheet that looks like it's got all the student names on it, and you're going to count up the students and figure out what type of shaped item they are, object they are, type of student they are. At which point you want to go and put that data in here. So we need to go and make sure we list squares, tall rectangles, and wide rectangles. At which point I'm going to make up these numbers, but maybe it was 10 and 15 and maybe 6. Okay. Now, that being said, notice how very quickly the charts actually pop right up for you, and that might indicate that I've gone and saved it and shared the document with that information all available for you. But that may or may not be the case. If that is true, if you just put your data in and all of a sudden your chart pops up, that's fine. But I want you to know how these charts are made. And so if you click on, if I go ahead and click on this chart here, I'm going to delete it. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this one too. And if I click in this box right here, I want to go and insert a column chart. And so I'm going to hit insert a chart. And now a little chart editor is going to pop up over on the right hand side of the screen. Give it a moment here. At which point I'm going to be able to manipulate and select the data I want to use. So first things first, chart type. Notice column chart, there's pie charts, there's all different chart types you can select. I want a column chart, so I click that. Now for data, first off, actually, this chart, I need to resize it. So I'm going to put it right here in this area, in this box that I've allocated. And there we go. So just resized that. And now you'll notice here, anytime you need to bring this chart editor back, if it somehow disappears, you just want to go ahead and click on these. So if I do this, if I click on the side, here, it's gone. Oh, shoot. What do? If you click back on the chart and you click the 3 dots, edit chart editor comes back. So let's go and show you the data. So the data I want to use is that table up there, but I need to go and select it. And so this little box here, it says select data range. So if I click on that, and this little screen pops up, and now I can either type in the data range or I can actually highlight it. And so I'm going to click on the squares box, drag over to the tall and the wide. I haven't let go of my mouse. I'm going to drag down. So now I've highlighted all 6 of these boxes, this 2x3 table. I'm going to let go. I'm going to hit OK, and now my column chart starts showing up. Now, a couple of things here. You'll notice here in the requirements, you need to have the column chart, but it needs to have a lab title and a horizontal and a vertical title. And so we need to put that into our chart. And so under Customize, Chart and Axis Titles, if I click Chart Title, notice there's horizontal, vertical, and chart. So I'm going to do Chart Title. I'm going to type in lab, and this is student data. All right. And now I'm going to go over here again. I'm going to click on horizontal axis. Now the horizontal axis is the bottom, the x-axis, if you will. And so I'm going to call that student shape. And I'm also going to click on this and do the vertical axis. And I'm going to go and type in number of students. And as I do this, it's actually starting to show up over there on the side. And so now I've got that all done. That chart is complete. Now, if I click here in this box and it says other chart type, if I go ahead and do the exact same thing and choose a different chart, that's another way that I can go and demonstrate and visualize this data. But check this out. If I click on this chart and I hit Control C, and I come over here and click on this and I hit Control V, notice how I get the exact same chart all over again? That's fine. And I'm not cheating per se. I'm using the technology to help me. But if I go into Edit Chart, and say I select, a pie chart. Well, no, wait, that doesn't seem right. I'm missing the other data here. It is a case of where I just need to go and click on this box right here. And when I do that, bingo, I get all the information I need. There's the title of the chart right there. I've got the designations, and this is all done. Okay, the only thing that I could add here at the very bottom would be a conclusion statement, which might be to the tune of the most common student shape is tall rectangle, followed by square, followed by wide rectangle. That would be a conclusion statement that I could put at the bottom. And now this chart and this document is all done. All right, if you guys have any questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.